Neighborhood, so this would be one of the last few available in this particular neighborhood.
Business is booming for local realtor Zach Shabbat as more families flock to the Triangle.
Certain areas we have a shortage of homes.
But not so long ago, it was a different story when the Great Recession was in full force. So what did that mean for newly built homes in our area at the time? We went online and found dozens of homes listed today as new, but with construction dates from 2012, 2011, 2010, even as far back as 2009.
Maybe it's a little stale.
According to Shabbat, marketing 4-year-old homes as new, that's perfectly legal.
Even if no one has lived in the house for a few years, it's still considered new. But obviously, houses are meant to be lived in, and when it sits there for a few years, we never know what's going on in there while no one's in there.
We probably have 15 spec homes on the market at any given point.
Dan Morse is a builder in our area.
Is the real estate industry cheating customers by marketing homes as new years after the fact?
In my opinion, I think they're not cheating them. If nobody's lived in it, if nobody's driven that car before and it's still sitting on the lot, it's still new, in my opinion.
His advice to house hunters looking at old homes marketed as new?
The number one question I would ask, has the home been properly heated and cooled during that period of time? And was anybody taking care of it?
Is there any legal obligation for someone to take care of a home, especially if it's being marketed as new years after the fact?
Nothing legally that I know of.
We checked, and he's right. Builders aren't required by law to maintain a home after it's built. And a lot can happen in the years between construction and moving in. Morse took us by one home, and we learned that the owner started building it in 2007. Fast forward to 2013, we found a number of issues, including siding in bad shape, loose flashing around windows, and worst of all, open windows.
Too is if that window's been open for a while, you definitely could have some rain getting in there, wind, whatever it might be.
This can play havoc with homes, from causing nail pops to ruining the drywall. And what about all your warranties on an old home marketed as new?
The clock starts ticking.
That happens as soon as construction is done. This includes the typical builder's 1-year warranty, as well as all your other ones.
Something to be really careful about.
So what can you do? Shabbat says that's where your realtor comes in.
So there's a lot of due diligence that has to be done.
Find out the house's history. Is the builder still in business? Was it bank owned? And definitely have a thorough inspection.
If it's a good enough price, somebody will live with whatever defects they may have found.
Remember, old homes may be marketed as new, but that doesn't necessarily mean you should settle for new home prices. Back to you guys.